In this module, we will learn about the sales life cycle. Typically, the sales life cycle having 1 to 6 methods or 1 to 6 processes. Every lead is going into the different phases to convert into the customer. So let's understand each and every phase in a details. So first phase is a prospecting. Salespeople need to identify the potential customer. Who is the potential customer? So how to identify the potential customers? Like suppose someone is visited to your website and they have shown the interest in your product or services and they want more information. So second step after identifying the potential customers, we need to create the contacts in a CRM. So salespeople will find the best ways to connect with the potential customers. They need to set up the meetings. They need to call them to understand their needs. So this is called as a lead. So lead is converted into the qualified prospect. So in qualified prospects, salespeople understand more about the potential customer. They will be learn more about the potential customers. In a fourth step, this qualified prospect converted into the nurture prospect because the salespeople learn or educate about their product or services to the potential customer. They will be educate them how this product or service is improve their life or how it is solving their problems because business is nothing but the solving problems. In a fifth stage, the salespeople presenting offers or overcome any objections are there because the up to 1 to 4 the prospect is ready to buy your product or service. So in a fifth step, the salespeople presenting offer or discount on sales or product or services. They are educating them how they are better than other competitors, how they are providing the better offers than others. And the customer will be buy your product. So let's understand what is mean by lead. If someone is interested in your product or services, they show interest that they are going to buy your product or service in the future. This is called as a lead. So this is the typical life cycle of the sales. So first we are going to the first module. This is the leads. After that, the opportunities, quote, order, invoice, and the sales process will be complete. I hope that you got idea the what is mean by lead. So how leads are generated? Typically in marketing, the leads are generated in a different ways. Like the salespeople have exchanged their business card and they have exchanged the contacts, or someone has shown the interest that they want to know more about your product. They want to know more about your service. Or your company has a website and you are running an ad campaign on a Google Someone is searching in a Google and found that your ad there. They click on the ad and it is redirected to your website. So after visiting on a website, they have read some information, but they want some more information. So they click on the contact and they fill the information, their email ID, their phone number. So this is called as also a lead generated to the website. Also on social media, you posted some information on social media and someone shown the like or show as a, created likes or someone has shown the interest on social media. So like this way the companies are generating a leads. I hope you got the idea what is meant by lead. So let's move to the next section. In this module, we'll be talk about how to manage the leads in a Dynamics 365 CRM. I'm just opening into the slideshow. So learning objective is we'll be understand the basics of the leads qualification process. We'll be go through the different options to create a leads. We'll be talk about the BPF, business process flow to manage leads. Some of the important areas will be explored practically. Another is we will be explore the different views, why we need to use the views. So what is the process of qualify and disqualify leads? Also, I will walk through practically we can create the leads manually. Also, we can create the leads by importing the XLS file. So let's jump into the manage leads. We'll be talk about lead management lifecycle. What is the lead views? What is the main section in a leads? We'll be talk about the leads qualification process. Please note that the every lead is going through the qualification process and depends on the different tasks or different meetings or like depends on the meetings invite or what we can say that depends on the leads follow up. The lead is converted into the customer. So it is not necessary that every lead is converted into the customer. Some of the leads are qualified, some of the leads are disqualified. Initially, some like customers or we can say the potential customers show the interest in your product or service. And after some of the meetings and several phone calls, they drop the interest in your product or service or they find another competitive product, right? So this is the lead management life cycle. Like every lead is going to the qualification process. So in this video, we'll be talk about how we can identify the stakeholders or how we can set up the phone calls or how we can set up the meetings. What is the leads views? What is the main sections? What is the lead qualification process is there? So let's meet in the next section. We'll be talk about the leads views. We'll be talk about the different open views, open or close views, why we need to create the lead views. So let's meet in the next section. Let's move to the practical part. I'm going to walk you through how to create leads manually, how to importing the leads using the Excel sheet, And there is a third way also, like we can convert the email activities to the leads. So there are three ways to create leads in a dynamic 365. So let's understand the first way, like manual lead creation. I'm just opening the dynamic 365 sales model, and this is the unified interface which is like throughout every device. We can like consistent on mobile also, on laptop also, or tablets also. So on the left side, this is the leads. So you are able to see the phone icon is there, and you are able to see the my open leads, right? So this is called as a view. We will talk in next slide that about the different views, why the views are created. So let's first understand like how we can create the new lead in dynamic 365 sales. So on the top, there is a new button is there. So there are two important things we need to add. These are the mandatory things like topic, and second is the last name. If you are not able not added any topic, so system will be give some error there, like topic is a required field, right? Or last name is a required field. So let's add some information here. So I'm just adding John requires more laptops. So this is the topic, like salespeople easily recognize that okay, what is the need for customer. So we'll be talking the product about atom base or work base or service maintenance base. So I'm just selecting it as atom base because it is atom laptop. So first name is John and last name is Doe. So we can add some title like manager, or we need to contact business, right? So I'm just adding that something 10 numbers. So same, I'm just copying it and entering here, and just some email address John Joe @abc.com. We can add the company information or website here, right? So street address, like whatever the information we got from the leads, right? It is important that we can add as much more information because it is easy to qualify the leads. So I'm just clicking on the save and close. Yes. So you are able to see that the John Doe, the new lead we have created here. And after selecting the new lead, we can edit it, we can qualify, disqualify, delete, we can share, or we can assign the contact or some other salesperson to handle this lead. We'll be talk each and everything in a upcoming videos. I hope that you got the idea how we can create the lead manually in Dynamic 365. So in the next module, let's talk about how we can import the lead. So in this module, we'll be import leads using the Excel sheet template. It is not necessary that we can get all the leads by just exchanging the cards or through the website, right? Or through the automation. Salespeople love to create the leads contacts into the Excel sheet, and they want to import the leads in a bulk. I'm showing you how we can import the leads. So this is the Excel sheet we have created. I'm just opening it, and I will show you how we can import the leads in a bulk. So this is the template I downloaded from the Dynamic 365 sales model. We need to add the topic, first name, and last name. So others field like email, website, business phones, home phone, these are not mandatory. So if you have the information, it's well and good. We can add all this information here, and we can import the information in a sales model. So after adding the information, I'm just closing this and I'm just moving to the Dynamics 365 sales. So we need to click here and we need to import the sales, right? So I'm just uncheck it. Okay, so yes, after uncheck the open leads, the menu is different, right? So just click on the import from Excel. After clicking on import on Excel, I need to choose a file which containing the information. I'm just clicking on the leads and click on the next. So it is showing the file size, and also duplicate means it is suppose some data is already available, right? So we can say that okay, we need to allow duplicate, yes or no. So I'm just keeping as a default no. And suppose you want to review the mapping also, right? So you just click on the review mapping, and it will be show that the how these fields are mapped with the Excel column. So topic is mapped to the topic, last name is mapped to the last name, right? And suppose something is not matched with the Excel sheet template, so we can just click here and we can select the field, but everything is matched here, so you are able to see that the correct icon here. So I'm just saying that okay, finish import, and the job will be run in the background to import the file. We can track the process also. Just click on the track progress and just click on the OK. It will take some time to import the data. So this is the job I just added, right? So just click on the lead.xls, and it will be show all the information, all the properties, size, right? And it will show the like it's if some records are fail or success, right? Or partial failure. All the information about the job will be get that. So just wait for some time to import this file. You need to be refreshed like after some time to know that the file records are imported or not. At the bottom you will be get the result, that success, failures, totals. So let's wait for some time. This is the important video, or this is the important lesson for all of you, because in this video we'll be learn about the lead qualification process, how we can qualify or disqualify the leads, how we can convert the leads into the opportunities. So this is the lead qualification process. Just assume that like the business card is received at the trade show, like some leads, there is a trade show is there, and the salespeople will be exchange the business card, or the potential customer have exchanged the business card at the trade show. So after that the lead is entered into the system. So some research has done on this particular lead. Then several phone calls or meetings have set up with the potential customer. I'm talking about the potential customer because the potential means the lead is not converted into the opportunity yet. This is just only lead. So after several meetings, after several phone calls, there are some many discussions are there, what the customer needs are there. The salespeople will identify or do the research on the lead. There's a face-to-face meeting with the lead. We need to understand what the customer want. We need to tell the customer how the product or service will be solve their problems. Will be discuss the advantage or disadvantage of products. And then this lead is qualified. After the qualification of the lead, automatically the opportunity is created. This is a developed stage. First is a qualified stage and second is a developed stage. So this is the process that how we can convert lead into the opportunity. In the next video, let's practically move the lead into the opportunity. How the opportunities are created in a Dynamics 365 sales model. There are different ways to create the opportunities. Like previously also I have talked, like manually we can create or we can convert the leads into the opportunity, or activity also converted to the opportunity. Let's go to the system and I will show you how we can create the opportunity manually. You just need to click on the opportunities, and on the top you are able to see the new button, and automatically the opportunity form will be open. So it is asking for the topic. We can say buy 3000 mobiles. Who is the contact, who is going buying to who is going to buy, right? So I can say that John. So account name is, I just selecting any account name. The purchase time frame when they are going to buy. So next quarter, they have shown the interest. They are going to buy in next quarter. What's the budget amount? So I'm just entering the budget amount, and depends on the currency, it will be show the currency icon here. If it is in USD, it will be show the USD icon. And it is a purchase process, like how it is the purchase process, like it is individual or committee or unknown. Like I can say individual. Description, I can add some description. And this is the forecast category, like this is like opportunity forecast category, like pipeline, best case, on loss, right? So these are the opportunity forecast category. We can enter all the information here and just click on the save, and this opportunity is created. It will take some time to save the data in a system, and like this way the new opportunity is created here. Automatically the system will be show here, like this is the stakeholder, and it will be show this is the qualify, right? And if you click on the next stage, automatically it is going to the develop stage, and it will be show like when this move qualify to the develop stage, and it is showing the minute also. On the top we can select as this opportunity, as we can say okay, this is a close as on or it is closed as a lost. So we'll talk in the details in the next video. So this is how manually we can create the opportunity. Also there is a one way, like there is another way to create the opportunities, that okay, this is the lead is there, and we can convert this lead into the opportunity. Just you need to click on the qualify, and automatically the lead is converted into the opportunity. So these are the ways we can create the opportunities in Dynamics 365 CRM. So if there is a duplicate is there, so it will be show duplicate account or a contact mail that exists. So I can say okay, ignore and save. So it is processing, and the system will be save the data and see automatically the by 200 computers is converted into the opportunity. So we learn how we can create the opportunities manually and how we can convert leads into the opportunities. Now we are in the phase of the presenting the quote to the customer. So this is the third phase, like this is the, we can say, a formal proposal we need to send to the customer. So they will be sign the quotes and we can release the order. And after releasing the order, we can present the invoice and we can dispatch the order, right, to the particular customer. So quote is nothing but the formal proposal which contain all the information about the product, some of the clause, or it is contain the discount or dispatch date, all the details in the we can add in the quote. So there are different ways to create the quote. First is like we can create the quotes manually also, but the best way is that we can create the quotes from the opportunity. Why? Because when we create the quotes from the opportunity, all the price information, important details automatically added into the quotes. And when the quotes is created, the initially the quote status is a draft, and after creation of the quote, we need to activate the quote. And once the quote is activated, we cannot modify. Means some changes into the quote or some product we need to change some quantity for the product. So we cannot activate the previous code, right? We need to create, we don't need to be create the new code, but we need to revise the code. So automatically the new version of the code is created. So this is like opportunity life cycle. We have learned lead qualified, right? So everything like meeting is scheduled. We had the products, and we need to present the code. We need to present the code to the particular customer. We need to activate the code. We need to present the code, and after the code acceptance, we need to dispatch the order. So in next video, we'll be talk about practically how we can add the code into the opportunity. Theoretically, we have learned what is the definition of the codes or some of the facts about the codes. Like when the codes are created, the codes status of the codes are the draft, or when the codes is activated, right? We cannot the once the code is activated, right? We cannot the modify the code. So in this video, we will learn practically how we can create a codes in the opportunity. So for example, I just open one opportunity home PC and I need to create a codes. So I need to just click on the codes. And most recommended way is that we have to create the codes from the opportunity, because when we create the codes from the opportunity, automatically all the details of the products are added into the codes. So best way is create the codes from the opportunity. So after clicking on the codes, there is one button, new codes. Just click on the new codes and the system will be create a codes automatically. So I just click on the new codes and yes, the system will be create, system has created the new codes. Okay, the code ID is created and this is the read only code ID. We cannot modify it. So this is automatically created and all the details from the opportunities page into the codes. The currency, opportunity name, price list, right? And the codes line also page from the opportunity. Suppose we had a discussion with the customer and we need to modify the quantity, right? So we can on the fly, we can change into the products and we can present this modify code to the customer. So I hope that you got the idea that how we can create the codes from the opportunity. So in the next section, we can learn about how we can activate the quotes. Now the quote is presented to the customer, and the customer like your product and they want to buy your product or service. Now this is the order creation process. Order is a nothing but the customer ready to buy product or service, and customer place an order, and the congratulate the lead is converted into the customer because you are going to generate more revenue for your company. So just remember that when order is created, it is not necessary to create the orders from the quotes. Means we can create the separate orders without quotes also, or it's happened that we can cancel the existing order. An order placed, next phase is a fulfillment, right? So when order is placed, so next step is that we need to fulfill the customer requirement. We need to dispatch the order to the customer. So this is the order creation. Let's move into the system and let's explore how we can create the order from the codes. So yes, this is what we have created, the printers orders in a previous video, and all the details we have fetched from the opportunity because we have added these codes into the opportunity, and you are able to see the code ID is there, right? A name, currency, opportunity, all the details we have fetched from the opportunity. And this is the read only. Just remember that when we activate any codes, it will be become a read only. So this is the read, means this is the codes we have created for this printer opportunity, and we need to create an order. So on the top, we just need to be click on the create orders, and the system will be generate the orders for this particular codes. So yes, this is what the create orders. It is showing that okay, status reason is on and date when this like order is created, right? So description, we can say yes, celebration time on this order. Yes, we can close the opportunity. Yes, we can close this opportunity, calculate actual revenue from the codes, and we can say that okay, just place this order. And it's a celebration time, we can say that, because we have generated more revenue for our company and we are placing the order. So this is how we have created the order. The system will be take some time, but yes, it will be create orders from the codes, and all the details you are able to see, like the product is there, right? Summary, shipping dates are there, detail amounts are there, shipping information, timelines, everything we can capture regarding the orders. And on the top, suppose some discussions, like after placing the order also some discussions have happened and customer don't want to buy your product, yes, we can cancel the order. On the top you are able to see the cancel order, and we can cancel the order. So I hope that you got the idea that how we can create an order from the invoices or from the codes. Next step, after creating the orders, we need to create the invoices. So let's meet in a next video. We learn how to create the codes from the opportunity. Now, in this video, let's walk through how we can activate the code and how we can revise a code or how we can create the revision of the code. Just remember that when we activate the code, it will be become the read only. So after like discussion with the customer, suppose we need to change some information in the quotation. So we cannot edit the activated code. We need to revise the code. So automatically the revision of the code is created. So there are two codes are there. First is a closed and another is new version is created, which is the revised version. So let's jump into the system. So this is the code previously we have created, and I'm just clicking on the activate code. So after clicking on the activated code, yes, this code will be become the read only. The system will be show the message read only. This record status is active and this is read only. So if you try to change anything, we cannot change it because it will be become a read only code. So what happened, like suppose this code is presented to the customer, and after like presenting this code to the customer, they find that okay, we need to change some quantity into the product. How we can do that? So Dynamics 365 sales model providing the revise code functionality. So on the top you are able to see the revise button is there. So we just need to be click on the revise, and automatically the new version of the quotation is created. So it is showing that okay, the new version of the quotation is created here. So it is also showing the revision ID 1, and the quotation ID will be different. And all the information you are able to see which is previously added into the previous quotation, it is automatically added into the revision quotation. So you just need to be click on the save and close, and all the details are there, right? So if you go to the previous product, right, like previous opportunity, so there are two quotations are there. One is the previously we have presented to the customer and it is showing as a close status, and the new one we have created, so it is showing in a draft stage. So just remember that when we activate any code, it will be become the read only quotation.